hello. Welcome to a crazy walk stream. We're back in Guild Wars. Guild Wars. We are... What did we do last time? We finished off some stuff. Yeah, we finished off a bunch of side quests in the Char area in the east. And yeah, today I am thinking we are gonna move forward with the story, which takes us west. I guess southwest of here, but west on the map in general. It's gonna be quite a trek, I think, compared to what we've had before. Once we got to out of the north, we just go up here for the Norn stuff, and then we move pretty much the neighboring area to get to the Char area, the Char Ebon Vanguard area, I guess. Probably more Char than Ebon Vanguard. But yeah, this time we would have to, I believe, move through some of here, and then there'll be a gate that takes us like down here, I think. So yeah, I don't exactly remember how this goes. I just remember these last few missions, the Asura area had like some of the harder quests, but we're gonna see a little bit of a shift in... Actually, no. Would I consider this a shift? It's just a difference in like civilization or race, right? With the Asurans, with the Asura, like Vekk's people. Like, you can kind of say like this Norn themed area and Char themed is like quite different, but I don't know. I still feel like these two areas are still within the how to even say, like what we've seen before, like in the Shiver Peaks with the dwarves and stuff. It's just that instead of tinier or smaller people or shorter people with the dwarves, it's like taller people with the Norn. But like cultural living in the cold and everything, it's still like we've experienced something like this before. And of course this is like super nostalgic with the Char. If you've come from like Ascalon, if your character came from prophecies and stuff. But then when we come into here with the Asurans, we're going to be seeing some really interesting things. And like, I think in my previous streams, like even in the earlier series, we had a hero named Mox, which I used. And technically speaking, if you're doing like a pure story run, technically you're not supposed to know who that person is. Or I guess not really a person, but if you haven't seen who Mox is, then the upcoming stuff is going to be, I feel like, very different than what we've experienced before, because we're going to be getting into some Asura related like culture and technology and architectures and stuff, and they have a very different upbringing. I don't even know what you would call that. They have very different technologies, I guess, than what we've seen before. So yeah, we are doing the knowledgeable Asura, so I believe we just need to go to the out of the north and we can get started. Is there anything I should think about? I do want to use Urson Blessing, but I think after we play around with this a little bit, I'll probably swap back to either Ravenous Gaze, Spoil Victor, or Icy Veins or something like that. But but at the same time, no, we'll try it. We'll try this. This shouldn't be too bad since my character is kind of like just passive. My character might be able to like quickly finish off someone with a, I don't know, strategic use of something, but like really a lot of the DPS and all of the work is done by my heroes, and I'm just kind of tagging along for the most part. And I'm just like guiding my heroes as we walk through the maps and stuff. Okay, we'll go to the Eye of the North. Eye of the North? Oh, it's right over here, this direction. How's my inventory actually? Ooh, I gotta clean this up. I didn't really do much between last stream and this stream, so maybe I should have just came on here. I was really eager to get back into it, and I didn't really think about it too much. But maybe the smarter thing for me would have been to log in right before this stream, like right before I start this stream, and like clean some stuff up. But so that we can just like get going. But I don't know, I've kind of messed up there, I guess. Oh well, you guys are just gonna have to watch me sell some stuff. Wait, that's the Zunlai. I am looking for the top left. Bloop. I'm looking for the merchant. How do I have honeycombs? Was that a reward of some kind? That might have been a reward. Oh yeah, I was forgetting this, right? We had to like bring some bears with the honey.
What news?
Domination magic. Yeah, I'm just gonna sell that. I know I said in the previous stream that I was gonna see if actually I'm in a place with man, I am really my brain isn't really working today. But yeah, we're in a place with rune trader, so we can kind of see. Inspiration fast casting. Oh, they don't actually have any domination magic at all, so if I salvage that, it should be worth something, right? Wow, that's crazy. This is a kind of like, I haven't experienced this until recently, but it's actually happening more than I thought now. All the domination magic stuff is gone, so they should be worth a good amount, right? If I sell it. It's only worth 700, but if I sell this to the rune trader, okay, we'll sell this. How much is it? Does it refresh? That means they should have one for sale, right?
I've heard much of you.
No, oh wait, no, it's right here. Oh, it's worth 900. That's cool. It's instant. So there's still like kind of a go-between. This NPC is like kind of a go-between between like actual human players then a lot of the times, because then the human players will have to like go out and find all this stuff to sell to the merchants, and then the merchants like distribute it to the players that need it, that want to buy it. It's like a liaison of some kind. That's cool. I don't know. I think that's really cool, but I don't know, in this case it's like supply and demand. You'd think this will get higher and higher in price, so there's some like what would you even call it? There will be some like how would you even explain this? There's some like calculations on how much this is worth in the background, it looks like, but you'd think like, oh, maybe the thing is, instead of going through this NPC, it's harder for me to have like spent the time to list this as a trade in Kamadan or something, and I can probably like gouge people if they really are desperate to get this. But I don't know, that's I can like make this like 2 plat if I want, and since there's no rune traders, it's like impossible to access it. I guess I'll have to, then there's like that meta game of like figuring out what price other people are selling it for, and then trying to like lowball them, or I don't know. That all seems like a lot of troublesome stuff. So but I still think that's pretty cool. They have a little system in the game with runes and the amounts. There it is. Char armor. Sell. It is taking me like a second to make the decision. My brain is not working today as it's not as snappy as I would like it to be. Yes, all of these can go. Okay. Yes, Hall of Monuments. Let's go to the Hall of Monuments. Oh, there's some people just chatting away, and I guess I can move my face. There's like some people chatting away in the, I guess not all chat, like local chat of that map earlier. Trying to commit acts of tomfoolery, says one of them. Ooh, Gwen. Oh yeah, Gwen does have extra quests for us,
How can I
right?
help?
Maybe we'll save this till after. I think what I'll do is just like how at the end of the Norn quests, I did some Norn related stuff, and then after the Ebon Vanguard Char stuff, I did some Ebon Vanguard Char related side quests. I'm thinking I'll do the same thing, like after the main Asura area quests, I'll do some Asura related stuff. And I guess this is kind of like a little bit of a syllabus, but there is one more arc after this, and that's like a accumulation of all the allies and everything, and we're gonna have to like face that threat, right? The destroyers. So there is actually an arc after that too, after all these 3 is done. Actually, there might be 2 arcs. I don't know. There might actually, we can see, right? We can see in the book. Yeah, there's 2 more missions after you finish against the destroyers. And I was saying, like, once I finish against the destroyers, so once I finish Knowledgeable Asura, I'll do Tarnished Coast area Asura stuff. And then once I'm done that and accept the rewards for against the destroyers and unlock whatever the next one is, before wrapping up the story, I'll probably just like go around and find quests like maybe what Gwen has or any other ones that I think might be fun. I'll probably do some of those just to get like the lore and story and whatnot out of them, because they might be fun. Maybe they're cool rewards. It's been a lot more rewarding doing the side quests in Eye of the North because of all these like crazy PvE skills, compared to the past where the side quest is only for lore enthusiasts for the most part, or people who want to farm certain, I don't know, resources and points and stuff, or they just want to like check off like a completionist thing, just want to finish things. It was not as rewarding as like actually unlocking things like this where you can like actually play around with it. So yeah, have lots of incentives to play the side quests here.
How can I help?
Look deep into the pool. The waters are completely still. There's nothing for you to see. Okay. I guess we already took a look, and I think we had a little scene where there's more and more destroyers in that little area that we're looking into. But yeah, let's talk to Vekk.
Interesting.
Guess we can get rid of this. Yeah, let's talk to him again.
Interesting.
Trust me, Vekk is the answer to all your problems. What are you, anyway? I belong to a powerful race, the Asura. We are gifted spellcrafters, golemomancers. What is that? And mage workers. I guess golems in a fantasy setting nowadays is like pretty established, right? Like how using magic to like power a construct of some kind. I think when I was playing this game, maybe I was just not like into a lot of fantasy RPGs and stuff. When I first started playing this, like the idea of Golemomancer, like, oh, a robot, a construct in a fantasy world, and it like blows my mind, which is why in the beginning there I was kind of alluding just how cool some of the new stuff we're going to be, how different it is going to be, how cool it's going to be coming up. But yeah, I guess now like that's pretty established. It's like a part of a fantasy trope at this point, right? And mage workers, superior to all races. So this guy is super ethnocentric, this Vekk guy, and the Asurans are very full of themselves. So we got like these really independent Norn. Actually, do we even have any Norn here? I guess not. We got the Ogden Stonehealer, the dwarves, who are like very undergroundy, miney. They have like a established hierarchy and stuff. We got the humans here. We got the Char, who are like super territorial, and I guess the story with Pyre Fearshot kind of showed us a different side of the Char, where there is actually like, in some ways, humanity in them, right? They have like some sort of like, they have their own brand of like wisdom and whatnot within them.
Interesting.
Superior to all races, my people live in the depths, but were driven to the surface by the destroyers. So much knowledge lost. The bulk of my people now make their homes along the Tarnished Coast.
Interesting.
What are these gates? Ah, you like them? We travel through the depths with them. Beats having to carve out miles of tunnel, don't you think? They teleport you to a predetermined destination through another Asura gate. Most of them are tuned to the central transfer chamber. But when we lost that, the entire network was compromised. A few gates do not tie back to the chamber, mostly to small, backwater places like your homeland. Those are still safe. And these, or at least for the moment,
Interesting.
the knowledgeable Asura. There's no time to lose, Buka. We have any... Actually, Vekk doesn't have a silly voice. He kind of has like a more serious voice, right? There's no time to lose, Buka. To have any chance at all, we need the Asura of my people. Oh, we need the knowledge of my people. You can reach my homelands by traveling west to the gate located in Floxen Exvocation. Floxen Exvocation? That sounds familiar. I feel like Guild Wars 2 touched upon this word recently. I don't remember what it was though. I watched a YouTuber play through the new expansion, but I had a second screen content, so I was kind of just catching stuff here and there as I was like, it was like second screen content while I was at work because I work from home. So it's just like sometimes I'm paying attention to it, sometimes I'm focused on other stuff and it's just noise in the background. But I think maybe it was a person named Floxen, maybe? Oh, I don't know. Or maybe it just sounds the same and it's like spelled different. Maybe I'm just connecting things that shouldn't be connected there. That should take us where we need to go. Okay.
Interesting.
Interesting. Okay. So yeah, the Asuran people are like super smart, super resourceful. They're like these small little people, but they're still holding their own against like destroyers and against some of the other races. Like they're no pushovers. They are really capable people, or a group of really capable peoples. Even though physically they're not as big as some of the people we know. Okay. So we are going to make our way to... What do I want to do here? To Floxen Excavations. Journey through the Asura Gate in the Floxen Excavations. So I believe we can leave from Olafsted's probably the smartest thing to do. Because we are just going to be heading west. Journey to the west. Oh, there's some other quests here. What does he want?
Who sent you?
The Great Norn Ailmoot. Yeah, so yeah, I think like before I wrap up this entire like story, going to the final like missions and stuff, I do want to take some time and maybe do some of these other quests because they might be cool. They might have cool rewards. Oh, I'm really looking forward to some of the Asuran skills, like PvE skills, because they are pretty good too. Okay, where do they want me to go? Just into there. Okay. We'll talk to this lady here.
Who sent you?
And grab the bounty. Do they call it bounty? Yeah. Norn hunting party. This guy right here is just a prop. It's just a decoration on this map. You can't actually attack it. Alright, let's do this. So we got Urshan Shout, Urshan Strike. Oh, Urshan Rage. Causes knockdown if hits adjacent foes. So I need to be in melee range for all this. Causes weakness duration. Get him! So yeah, we don't actually turn into a bear, but we do get like bear related animations. Like if you look at this one, these two paws come out and like slash down. This one has like a little bit of a signet appear above us. That's just a shout. And yeah, this is just a stance. Or this is a skill actually. I think it makes you run faster. It still says you can break wooden barricades, but maybe they had like Metroidvania idea where maybe they would add wooden brick barricades somewhere around here. every now and then, and you would have to equip this to do the exploration. Maybe they got rid of that, or maybe they just had that for this specific mission that we had here, where you need to break all the barricades to get into Jorah's homestead and take it back. And then they just decided they made a decision to not have changed that for this skill specifically, because technically this is different than the skill we got in that mission. Is slightly different, I believe. This is called the Urson Blessing, whereas the other one, oh wait, no, maybe they're both called the Urson Blessing, but this is an elite skill, whereas the other one was just a regular skill. Because I was still able to keep my my, what do you call it? My not necrosis, my something gaze, I think. Ravenous gaze. I am realizing that none of my other characters, I've set up a lot of my heroes to not use conditions or hexes as much nowadays. So I actually have to really set up my necrosis more. Oh no, these guys are gonna attack my spirits. Those red dots. They're probably being attacked by spirits, and they're like, oh no! Okay, we're leaving the wintry area and into a bit more of a... what would you call this? An alpine area? A forested area? Okay, we can deal with these guys. So this is only a speed boost, but it lasts as long as it's recharge at the moment, so I can indefinitely have a bit of a faster movement speed. And as I get more Norn title track levels, this just gets stronger. Oh wow, there's a lot of mobs here. Okay, so yeah, this one in the mission, you can like indefinitely keep this up, because as you kill things, it takes up your energy, I think, and it also changes your health bar and stuff. And every time you kill things, I think you get energy back, so you can indefinitely hold the form. Whereas this it's just like a time limit that you have to deal with, or you get to use the skills for a limited time, which is different than what I remember. Wow, we're getting sworn by all these guys. See, I think if I have this up, I do believe our entire party's DPS gets increased, because this skill is just that rigged. But when it's down, I really feel the pain of that not being there. So there's an aspect of it that's not as fun. I want it to be up all the time, so I can just spam. Okay, it looks like there's a bit of a... oh, do we need to go into a cave of some kind? Interesting. There's black wolves here. I believe you can tame these if you're a ranger with charm animal. Ah, we do have to go into the cave. Oh no! These guys are very hex heavy. I should have brought what was it? Natural renewal. The spirit that makes like hexes. It punishes hex using. Or I can just do this. Hiya! some reason I remember this made you like not get knocked down or something. I don't know. I can't rely on my memory on anything. Maybe it was another blessing that had like an ability that made it so that you can't get knocked down. Oh yeah, all my attributes get set to 0 when I transform, so my weapon skills is like doing no damage because I don't meet the requirements for it. Okay, these guys aren't hexing as much as the ones in near like Sifala in Jaga Moray or Jakar Lake. So we are good, right? Ah. Edda. Whoa, she's got like crazy highlights on her. Is that just the lighting? Oh yeah, it's just the lighting. She looked really cool when we were far away. Like she was glowing. Look at that. I don't know how well that shows through. That doesn't show through very well on OBS, so I assume that probably doesn't show through very well on YouTube either. Impress me in battle, then we'll talk, huh? No bear form.
Who sent you?
Only 44 kills? A baby Norn could do better. Okay. That sounds good. Verdant Cascades. So now... Oh, I thought we were in a cave. I guess not. So yeah, we got more Asura here right away. Look at him. Look at how big his ears are. So yeah, there's a thing with Asurans. It's like they look at their ears like human men look at their junk. The bigger your ears are, the more like smart you are. Supposedly, there's like a thing where they think the bigger your ears are, it shows like how well you are at like receiving information and stuff. And it means that they're like super smart, and intelligence is like valued in their society, in their culture. So like I think there was a quest where you help like a small-eared like Asuran try and like attract a mate, and a way that you do that is that you like put leaves behind his ears or something like that, so it makes his ears look bigger, so that like ladies would like him more, which is kind of funny. I don't know, it's like kind of wholesome. I feel like the devs wrote like a little bit of a wholesome story in like trying to put yourself in the shoes of like kind of adjacent values to humans in a way, but it's like, I don't know, I think it's funny. But we'll grab this. Gracious, you startled me. I was looking over the plans for a scent cleaning aromatic. We Asurans have very sensitive noses. It's hard to work here with all that smell from these monsters. Why don't you give us a hand and get rid of them and their stench? I'll give you a little something to help in that task. Do you agree? Sure, I was going to do that anyway. So yeah, this is now giving us Asura related points, so I could probably just get rid of this. Yeah, it's not giving me anything, because normally I have like, well, not normally, but when I was in the Norn areas, I had like 500 something, 510 or something like that health, right? So yeah, we can just turn that off. How do I turn it off? Whoop. So it doesn't clutter up this buff bar. That's one of the things I don't like in Guild Wars 2. They kind of have the same like design choice in the UI with the buff bar. There's like, you can think of it as different classes of buffs. Like this buff right here is a permanent one, but it's like jumbled together with all the other ones, all the hexes, all the conditions, and all the enchantments and whatnot. Is all in this thing. So like at a glance, you're always looking at like, oh, do I have that buff up? But then the order of it changes and stuff, so you're constantly have to like look through it, which is a little bit of a pain. But in Guild Wars 2, it's made worse because the icons are way smaller and there's way more buffs. And some of them, like, you can have like these permanent, or I guess not permanent, like really long lasting like what would you call, like, world buffs? I don't even know what you call. Like, there's like people who drop banners and they give you like, oh, you get a percentage more gold per kill, or you get a percentage more karma per kill and whatnot. And you get like a whole line of them that like it overflows your buff bars. And then there's also skills that gives you every buff in the game and stuff like that for temporary, so you can like really overflow that entire thing, and it is actually kind of annoying. I kind of wish they organized it a little bit better. But that's Guild Wars 2. But at the same time, to a lesser degree, this game has that issue as well. Like, yeah, look, we have like all these spirits, and then this permanent thing that is because of a blessing or of a bounty, and then I have this, which is my form right now, and then we have like all the shouts and stuff that the allies are giving, and then yeah, if we had like conditions and hexes, they'll also keep adding on, and it just gets a little bit unwieldy and bloated after a while. Okay, we go west. Ooh, there's a rapid river here. Yeah, these guys are all mesmers, I believe. Oh, there's a boss here too. I wonder how we'll do. Future Phantasm. Yeah, they're wrecking us with interrupts. But they're not doing damage, so that's okay, right? We got him! They're pretty squishy, so they have crippling anguish apparently as their elite. Have I killed enough? I probably haven't. I only killed 10 people, so this guy probably gives me nothing. Actually, I want to see what he says. Like, yeah, you're disgusting. So weak. Purifier crew member. 11 kills. Yeah, come back when we've got a few more. So yeah, the just like how Char have war bands, you can think of the Asuras have crews, and they're more, instead of like a tribe, you can think of them as more of a corporation. they're like either a bunch of Asura grouping together to do a certain kind of research, or accomplish a certain kind of objective. Usually like intellectual pursuits and stuff that they get together. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna be fighting like weird looking people like this now, or weird looking targets. These are Skelk apparently. I thought these are raptors when I just looked at their character models. I was gonna say, yeah, we're gonna be fighting more dinosaurs, but these are technically not dinosaurs, right? What is a Skelk? Is it like, I don't know, it just looks like a weird monster. It's not a bug. It doesn't look like a mammal. Maybe mammals have boobs. That's why it's the mam in mammal refers to mammaries, right? Which are mammary glands, which is boobs. Which apparently Galaxy is also talking about boobs too. Apparently humans love naming things after boobs. But yeah, these aren't bugs. They're not lizards. They're not... Like, what are they? They're not birds. Or maybe they're birds. Maybe they're like turkeys. They can't... Maybe they're like turkeys. Do they have, like, beaks? No, they don't have beaks. So I don't even know what they're supposed to be. Some, like, unique creature of this game, I guess. Not really Ooh, what the hell is this? Dragon's Envy? That sounds cool. What is a Dragon's Envy? Whoa, it's all gold and stuff. I think this is a keeper. I'm gonna put this in a safe spot in my special weapons equipment bag. I think I just got a really rare drop. I hope this is a really rare drop. Whoa, it's really good. It's got strength and honor and +5. elements. Actually, I think I always had that, right? Before I identified it. Oh, maybe it wasn't there before. But oh, this thing looks really cool. Insightful dragon envies of warding. I'm gonna have to keep that around. Okay. I'm a little bit stun locked by the. I feel like that's a rare drop. I hope that's a rare drop. Make myself feel good about myself. Roll. Okay, yeah, they just give some standard like endgame, some of the weaker endgame stuff. 21 kills. Come back when you got a few more. Do I want to go up this bridge? No, I think I want to keep going this way. Skelk Scourger. Like, these guys look like SCPs more than anything. Like weird monsters in science fiction. I'm getting hit by Balthasar's aura, symbol of wrath. Interesting. No, it's not as fun as I remember, to be honest. This Urson blessing. Like, now I'm kind of like, oh, I want to find people to kill before this thing runs out. Because then I have to wait for the cooldown once it runs out. Okay, so here we have, do we want to go through a cave, which apparently spiders? Or do we want to go around the cave? Let's go around the cave. Let's fight these guys and then go around the cave. I almost ran out. Hiya! Yeah, this Urson Roar isn't really helping. I guess it helps with only the physical damage guys, I think, because they actually have attacks. There's a spear attack, there's a bow attack, but everyone else casts spells, so that roar, that Urson Roar, doesn't really help too much. Wow, we already met a lot of different what do you call them? Like creature types. There's these guys, the spiders, those weird floaty mesmer guys. This way. Wow, the environment here already is very different than what I remember. Or I guess what we've seen earlier too. Like, we had a wintry area and then like I don't know, a more, what would you call it? A Tuscan themed? It's like very orange and brown. This is very green. This area is more green than orange and brown. In the Char area I'm referring to, it's like super orange and brown. That's like the primary color choice. Okay. Oh, there's a guy here. Ulfar Leadfoot. I'm the fastest Nor on this side of the Shiver Peaks. Don't believe me? Gather around and hear me out. That's right. Get all your party members over here and I'll tell you all about the race. Or are you scared? Greetings, mole legs. I suppose you're wondering what the likes of me is doing this far from home, correct? Trading, of course. The thick air in the lower lands is a welcome change of pace. It's almost intoxicating. What better way to run my rounds than swimming in the glorious vapors of the gods? No matter that I see two of you, sometimes three, I still cross the finish line faster than you can say large ladies love Ulfar Leadfoot. Ha! So are you ready to race? I don't remember how this works. I think you run through, but you might get caught like with enemy mobs and stuff, don't you? Let's not do this. Yeah, let's not do this.
You need me?
Oh, it's good to see 35 of those creatures dead, but it's still stinky out here. Take this to help you get through them faster. But yeah, we're gonna zone out of here really quickly, so might as well just grab that real quick. Oh, I got a weird error message there for a second for some reason. I wonder what that was all about. It was like really quick once I got into here. There's a lot of people here, what? Are these just people playing through the story? Yeah, they're all like different guilds and stuff. It's not like they all know each other. Interesting. Chorus Deep Runner. Is there like a kind of farm? Is this like a farm spot or something? Difficulty Master. Oh, I'm supposed to give the map pieces, right? Top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right pieces to this guy, right? Okay, see what he says. I don't care about kings and destroyers and the like. The question is, are you up to the challenge of finding the lost piece of this treasure map? They have to be in the mountains somewhere, but I don't know where to look. Bring each map fragment to me, and we'll see if we can solve this puzzle together. Those pieces of treasure maps are as good as found. Should I just grab this drunken master? Should I just do this right now? That's a lot of experience. Yeah, I can just do this like seriously, like literally right now, right? Like literally. Because past me was a hoarder. And I just hoarded a lot of stuff. Dude. 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 Okay.
Hail, human.
Long ago, a human who came to Draknar's Forge sold me the middle of a piece of what was an ancient map that led me here. After spending countless days researching the ancient Dwarven chronicles, I have come to believe this is a piece of the map to the great King Hundar's ancient lost treasure. If only I can find the other piece of the map, I might be able to track down the treasure. So far, I found 1 out of 5. Tell me more about the first map piece you've purchased. Well, all I've got here is a tiny middle section of the map. And no, I'm not going to let you see it and steal my treasure. My hope is the rest of the pieces are up here somewhere, someplace. If I can find them all, surely I can find King Hundar's treasure. Tell me which map piece you've got already. So far, I've found the following map pieces. Center map piece. Here's the left. Top right. We're one step closer to King Hundar's treasure. Top right. Wait. What am I looking at? You can keep giving it to him. I wonder what's the point of being able to keep giving it to him. I don't think I want to do that, though. I don't think there's any reward in that. Bottom left. Bottom right. Okay, put these back in the line. Wow, that's quite a bit of experience. The map is complete. Time to bathe in gold. Yeehaw! What? Drunken Master stance. 76 seconds. You move and attack 11% faster if you are not drunk. You move and attack 27% faster if you are drunk. So that puts, wait. This kind of stuff, you can keep this around, all these alcohols, and then you can, like, really take advantage of some of these dwarf skills. That is a lot more effective when you are drunk. But yes, this is a icon is just like a dwarf like downing 2 drinks at the same time. That's pretty funny. We'll equip that later. And I'll also get rid of this because it wasn't actually as fun as I thought it would be. We'll put this back. And I can get rid of that. I really liked the sniper, but we're not fighting Char anymore, so I don't know what I should do now. Should I bring Great Dwarf weapon. No, I decided not to bring that because Pyre has a splinter weapon. I guess I can change his build a little bit and then give him this. It would probably be very useful, but I feel like that'll be very rigged as well. Elcars. Touch spell. Finish him. Deal 66 damage and inflict cracked armor and deep wound. That sounds actually really good as well. So I have 1, 2, 3. No, wait, 1, 2. And I can have one more. I can have one more PvE skill. Weakness trap. Trip defense signet. Sneak attack. I think. But when I had this, I wanted to use. Blood is power too, because then it makes everyone essentially use up their energy faster, even though it makes their energy management skills recharge faster too when they're in it, I believe. But it only has a 50% chance. Oh yeah, that's not too reliable, I don't think. Maybe this one is just straight up better. Light of Deldrimor, Great Dwarf armor. Wasn't there? Oh yeah, this is the one that made it so that they have more defense. I'm gonna go for this one. Everyone just does a bit more attack when they're standing on it. I think that would be very useful. I think I should probably sell this. Winged staff. I'll do some inventory management before I head out. So yeah, this guy unlocks a dungeon, it looks like, for you.
What news of the war?
King, yeah, go. I guess that's the King Hundar treasure. Okay. Igon the Merchant. I put this here. I honestly don't know why I'm saving some of this stuff. Like, why do I have all these Cornin pendants? What, was I saving that for something? Should I just sell it? I should probably just sell it. I don't think I was using that for anything. I think if you collect 100 of these, you can trade for like a cool headpiece. Like a bandana or something, so I do remember that.
Here comes trouble.
Here comes trouble. Yeah, I'll just sell that. Sell that as well. Slice of pumpkin pie. Oh, I can put this in here. Got fruit cakes in there. It doesn't look like I do. There's just so many of these little like consumables. I should, when next time, if or when they have another anniversary and a lot of these things become like super cheap again, I'll probably pick up a bunch of these vaults boxes, the sunlight boxes, so I can just hoard a little bit more and not have to think about all this like decisions to get rid of things. Okay, so this next area, I believe. Wait, do we go in the next area here? Gangsta, no, wait, this one. Yes, this is. We actually go into a dungeon. Oh, there's 2 dungeon missions here. That's cool. There's a dredge here. I recently escaped from the most terrible places. We were moved to there after adventurers destroyed the iron forgement in Sorrow's Furnace. Oh, that's this quest is referencing something that I have not done yet in Prophecies. You must free my people. No thanks. I have other stuff to do. Huh? Loxin excavation. Alright, we want to grab this. Beacon of Draknar. I haven't talked to... I have Delver. Does it give me anything? No, it doesn't. Before I move out, maybe I should talk to... Oh, I have to walk there, though, don't I? Maybe not. Maybe there isn't anything, right? I'm curious. Do I want to spend the time to... I kind of want to spend the time to do it. I just need to walk there, right? Usually, if you meet a dwarf person, they would tell you, oh, you've got the thing. You should go... There's a spider walking around. You should go talk to blah blah blah, and we would get like the same kind of buffs as all the other two, like the Norn and the Ebon Vanguard one that we had. This guy. King Al-Shan had rallied the greatest dwarven army of our time to battle the Great Destroyer. The dwarven base is in the cave. We call the battle depths west of here. Our time of destiny is near. I guess it's usually the priests or whatever manning the shrines, the resurrection shrines, right? That tells you to go check things out. Which we don't have any of them here. Is that a dwarf? No, that's a Norn. It kind of sucks that this area specifically takes a while to get to. Takes a bit of walking and fighting. Does this guy tell? Does the beacon of Draknar itself tell you? Oh yeah, it does. Within the light of the beacon, you recognize a shimmering image. In the Norn settlement, Gunnar's Hold, a dwarf, Kodin. Oh, it's in the Norn. Okay, that's better then. I don't have to walk all the way to King Jalis Ironheimer. There's a guy. Yeah, this guy. He will give me the buff. Oh, that's a lot better.
You need me?
You're now considered Delver by most dwarves. You might want to display this title while fighting the destroyers. A true dwarven hero like yourself would be a potent force in the battle against those dark minions. Okay.
Hail, human.
Skills for your hero? What? Interesting. Ritualist. Interesting. Okay. We will go back to... Where was that? Blocks in... Like, over here? We're going to Umbral Grotto. Alright. A little bit of a sidetrack there. But yeah, now we have the Stout-Hearted. Oh, it's only against destroyers, though. Ah, well. I thought it was going to give us, like, more energy or something. But it's only... It looks like it's only specifically... when you kill destroyers. Ah, the other ones had, like, passive stuff. Like, just straight up more health. I guess the other one was... Wasn't it more energy? The one for, the Char area? Uh-oh. I haven't talked to the beacon yet. Yes. What is it? What does the beacon say? The light pulses and the cold wind blows silently. Time to begin your hunt. Okay, I don't know what he said when I accepted it. Skulk Slasher. Oh, they're using warrior attacks. Warrior and assassin attacks? Okay, yeah, we're technically underground now, so we're not in the overworld anymore. Oh, parasitic growth. These look like destroyers, kinda, sorta. Is it even possible to knock these guys down? They don't even have feet. They don't have legs. They just slump over like, ooh, you move like a dwarf, and they just slump over like that. I did interrupt them with you move like a dwarf, so. Oh. Fungal spores. Whoa, we're fighting... I don't remember some of these enemy types. We're fighting some weird stuff. They did a fungal spore explosion. These are water elementalists. Oh no, this parasitic growth was a water elementalist. This thing's only level 10. Whoa. Look at this environment. I do remember struggling to get past this area in the past. I think we're gonna see a Indiana Jones reference soon. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering again. I have no confidence in my memory. Ugh. That looks like a destroyer of what do you call it? Oh, it just made a thing. It made like these two cave as ayahuasca. Oh, run for your lives! I believe that's the Indiana Jones reference I was just talking about. A random ball just rolls at us. So I didn't remember wrong. There's another beacon of Draknar there. These guys are only level 10 though. Scalp Rampager. You look into the light but sense a twinge of disappointment in its pulse. The counter reveals the number 22. This place is not yet clean of those who defile it. Oh, there's a guy here. Kilgore Raychart.
You need me?
Heroes, eh? So that means you traveled around killing critters and taking their stuff, huh? Good. Just what I need. You see, I have some critters that needs killing and stuff. That needs taken. Skelk. That's what I'm talking about. I hate them. Beasties. I hate them beasties. They just need killing, I tell ya. Bring me 5 scalp fangs and I'll pay you for your troubles. Interesting. I actually didn't know. Wait, there's a dungeon map?
Much to do.
Used to reveal important locations in the current dungeon level. Interesting. But yeah. I didn't know that. I didn't know that they had like little texts and stuff. I thought they're just generic like traders that you talk to and then they just show up a bunch of wares. But yeah, if I brought Light of Deldrimor and I came down here, I might be able to like find treasure down here as well. But I forgot all about that before coming down here. Nice. Nice. We are dealing with these guys pretty well. Locked chest. Might as well, right? Blazing Wing Wand. It's not too good, no. What does it look like? Doesn't even look too good. That's a merch if I've ever seen one. With a corruptor. I don't remember if this takes us out of the dungeon or if we go deeper into the dungeon. There's a door there. Oh, there's stone summit on the other side of this door. The counter on the beacon's pulse or base glows and shimmers, revealing the number 38. The light pulses as you feel refreshed. Maybe if you had a specific quest, this door opens up, like the one of the dungeon quests. Oh, there's two beacons of Draknar's like next to each other. The counter on the beacon's base glows and shimmers, revealing the number 40. Wait, two more things died between talking to that and talking to, like, what? Is there fighting in there that I didn't see? And those deaths counted towards my progress somehow? Doff.
Here comes trouble.
The Asura Honcho sent me here to guard this gate leading back to the Tarnished Coast. He gave me this phantasmal cloak to conceal myself, but smoke is almost unbearable. How does it work, you ask? Badly, if at all. And the vapors make my eyes water. Of course you are welcome to use this gate. It rarely kills anyone using it. Okay. He looks super adorable, though. Look at his happy little face. Okay, the Asura plan. We got a little cutscene, I guess.
The destroyers have followed us to the surface.
Yes, they're made of
We
stone
need to
and
retake
fire.
our lands. The sun on the surface is too bright.
A wall. A big wall will keep them out.
What is this?
And big wow will keep them out.
Asura meeting. You get 3 Asura together, you get 4 opinions.
Everyone, enough! Our immediate threat is the destroyers. I propose that we pool our talents to create a superior weapon.
What do you have in mind, ma'am?
We gather our finest minds. Ula would be the best choice to build a mobile
Ula.
spellworking platform.
I know where Ula is. She's squirreled away in her lab.
Lork. They all
We
have
also
funny
need
names.
Gad. He knows the most about containing mystic energies.
And he'll tell you so every chance he gets.
Oh, Gad.
Vekk, your work with the gates makes you the one to handle the etheric couplings.
Forget it.
Vekk?
If Gad is involved in this, include me out. I won't work with that old windbag.
Vekk, be reasonable.
I am reasonable. Get Rank instead. He's capable and doesn't have any history with Gad.
As you wish. We're going to need Gad, but no one knows where he is.
I know where to find him.
Oh, hello.
I know where to find
Oh,
Gad.
whoa. There's
I'm
some
a member of the
jiggle
Shining
physics
Blade,
somehow.
And we've been working for him.
Uh-oh.
Problem?
Humans working for Gad? That's a recipe for disaster.
Vloxfall. Hey, there's people here too. That's crazy. Did these people say anything different when you talk to them? Actually, I haven't paid attention. Be cautious, I sense a growing danger, as if the earth itself were choking on the sins of man and beast. Listen to the forest and smell the battle on the wind. This place is more alive than you realize. These two are just hanging out, these two rangers. Hail, friend! Do you need assistance? My sword is faster than the zephyr wind of my people. I am here to help. Bunch of spellcasters here. I feel a strange vibration coming from your inner eye. Ah, I am having a vision. A vision of you fighting horrible monsters. You're in grave danger. Am I good or what? That's low Shah. I'm not too late, Adam. Don't talk like that. Not everyone's going to die. Shh. You wouldn't want them to. Oh, hello there. What were you saying? They do say different things, so I've not really been paying attention to this. There might be little like Easter eggs and stuff here. Oh, Sin and Menlo are chatting it up. Very nice. I keep telling these guys to just go home and go get some sleep. Everything looks better after a 14-hour nap and some food, you know. I bet there would be a lot less wars if we just had a few more comfortable beds out there. Says Herda from Nightfall, or from Ilona. The Asura knows what it's like to be displaced from their homeland. I say we help them. Why are you looking at me like that? I have a heart. I just don't always listen to it. Sin, she's Sundurhe. I don't trust the Asura. How can anyone make friends with a race that spends all their time underground? Interesting. Menlo is usually the compassionate one. He's the one who doesn't trust the Asura. Interesting. Every time I get used to the fact that humans are in charge of everything, we come across some other creatures that think they're in the running. We usually blow them up. Hold on, friend. You can't just run off and start fighting. If you don't have a plan, at least carry a big hammer. Devona. There's more people like loading in and stuff. That's crazy. So we get Livia. She becomes a hero that she's like, you know how every new area we went to for each one of these quests, we met like, for the Norn one, we met Jorah. For the Ebon Vanguard one, we met Pyre. Essentially, Livia is the new character we meet here.
Be careful.
So she's like part of the main quest for the Asura area. Gad is the most brilliant of the Asura. My fellow members of the Shining Blade have been helping with his research into the Bloodstones. Interesting. There's a nod back to the Shining Blade. Livia is part of the Shining Blade. There's a nod back to the Bloodstones. Multiple. We fought on top of one of the Bloodstones in the Maguma jungle, it looks like. So there's multiple of them. So does that mean Gad found another one? Somewhere here? Well, I know where Gad's encampment is. It's like right here, right? So is there like a Bloodstone here as well? Because there is a Bloodstone here, right? Bloodstone Fen. Oh, wait, is it here? That's the Bloodstone right there, right? This thing right here. So there's another Bloodstone somewhere here that Gad is looking at. It sounds like from what I understand. They are currently on the far side of the Sea of Sorrows. The good news is we can get there by the Asura Gate. Head south and east to the underground complex called the Shards of Ore. An Asura Gate on the upper level leads to Gad's encampment. Find Bartholos, leader of the Shining Blade. He can tell you how to find Gad. If it will help the Asura, it must be done. Okay, so that's one of them. You know how whenever we went to the area, there was always like one quest that led into like a bunch of other quests. So this one has like finding the Bloodstones, the elusive Golemmancer. I guess there's only 2 here. Interesting. I thought there was going to be 3. But yeah, essentially that's what these are all going to be, right?
Hang on.
You'll never get this project off the ground without Ula. She's the most proficient Golemmancer around. Problem is that she locked herself away in her underground laboratory. I don't know exactly where it is, but I do know someone who can take you there. However, for that information, you will owe me a favor, deal? Okay, if you want to find Ula, speak to her former assistant, Blim. He's a bit odd, but he knows how to find her. Look for Blim in Radasum. And when I come calling for that favor, don't try to weasel out of it, human. It won't work. Remember, I'm much smarter than you. I'm off to find Blim so I can find Ula, and yes, I owe you a favor. I guess sometimes we just treat them like children, right? Who think they're like super... You know how like there's a certain age range in a child where they think they like know everything? They haven't realized that other people can also know more things, so they're like saying things as if like they're the first person who like ever discovered it. It's like we kind of talk to them like that sometimes, even though technically speaking they are like super smart, knowledgeable people, right? We need Rank for the Golem project. He's bright, intelligent, even. Lately, he's been hanging around Riven Earth, researching the flow patterns of mountain waterfalls. Apparently, he sees patterns in things where others just see chaos. It seems odd, I know, but you never know what these geniuses will find interesting. Find him and bring him aboard. I'm sure he'll want to help us. Okay, I'm here to serve all your staffing needs. What does Golem stand for? Golem stands for Genius Operated Living Enchanted Manifestation. Catchy, no? So it's like a Gundam. It's like a suit that you pilot. Okay, so we got the 3 quests. Lab space, finding Gad, a little help. I think... What time? How's the time? Let's do lab space first, because I do want to go to Radasum. Radasum is kind of like... Radasum is the equivalent to Gunnar's Hold. I think I said this in the previous stream, but it's the equivalent to Gunnar's Hold. It's like the city is equivalent to Doomlore Shrine, so I want to at least get there. Okay. Oh, yeah, we just kind of, ooh, that's actually quite a trek still. Ah, yeah, we can do it. How's my inventory? Ah, I don't need to entry it for now. Arbor Bay. Okay. So, it's H. I don't need this anymore.
I'm busy.
We're trying to make a machine. It's going to be a big. We're going to have to clear the whole area. To start with, we'll need all the creatures eradicated. Do you think you're up to the task, Buka? Here's a little bit of Asura technology to help you out if you take the job. I'll get right on the whole clearing the area thing. Alright. So we're fighting Crate here. I don't know if we have fought Crate before, right? In the Prophecies campaign. Oh, I'm just walking past all these guys. I think there's like a dungeon entrance here. I don't know, actually. I just remember there was a dungeon in this map that me and my friends tried to do back in like late 2000s. Early 2000. No, must have been like 2007, 2006, 2007. Maybe 2008. No, 2000. Must be 2006, 2007. Somewhere, sometime in there. And we're so bad at the game, I guess. Where are we right now? Let me reopen my. I guess this is a better map to look at. We're being attacked. But yeah, we weren't that good at the game, so we like set up our party and everything to kind of counter the mobs inside the map. But then that made it so that when we were making our way across to get to that dungeon, these guys were just killing us. And we're like, no, why are we not? Why are these guys wrecking us? We kind of hyper focused on countering the mobs in the dungeon that we weren't effective against these guys, and they're like wrecking us. And that's one like design aspect of this game that I don't know if it's good or bad. It's incentive for you to play the game and actually unlock a lot of skills and build your builds and stuff. That kind of progression is fun. But then like if you want to introduce a friend to this game that might not have the same kind of like interest, it's hard for them to like get into some of the fun content unless they do a lot of the foundational stuff, right? Of getting a build ready, getting a character leveled up, giving them like elite skills and stuff. That's a lot of work. So like if you try to get your friends into this game and they just won't get in, they just don't get into it, and they don't try to like go for some of this stuff themselves, a lot of your time is spent like helping this friend, maybe getting set up, instead of actually doing some of the fun stuff, more rewarding stuff instead. And by the time you like set up your friend, you spend all this time helping your friend like play through the campaign, teaching them how runes and insignias work, helping them cap a bunch of skills, helping them maybe set up a few heroes as well somehow. Like that's a lot of work. A new game may have come out by then, and you're all like swapped to that, right? And you're like, oh, okay, never mind. We haven't even gone to the thing that we wanted to, like do the dungeons or something in this game. So like one of the things I thought would be cool if you have friends, like if you go to do like group content with friends or something. One of the kind of not really thought out ideas that I had that sounds cool on paper, but I have no idea how it would work in practice. Is like maybe you can just unlock an item or something. Like I unlock an item, and I can just like trade. Like if I click on them, I can hit the trade button. I give them that item, and it just gives them like a base build temporarily. Like I don't know. Like what was I inspired from when I thought about this? It was like, it's like if I set up a Gwen or something, I turn that into an item, and then my friend wants to play Mesmer, I turn that like build into an item, and then I just give that to my friend, and then that person can press the button and temporarily just have like Gwen's stats and Gwen's abilities, but they don't have like the flexibility of changing it themselves. It's just kind of set for them, so they can like at least join you in some of the content that you want to do. That like I was afraid to do a lot of this content myself, right? But it'll be fun to kind of like go into the challenge with a friend or a couple friends. But then it would spend like so many hours like setting them up to actually be able to do anything content. I guess I was inspired by the Guild Wars 2 like level 80 boost, which in the community I think a lot of people don't like the level 80 boost, because there is a lot about the mechanics and the game and the combat that you have to learn if you want to be like an effective player of the game. And if you skip all that, you kind of have to like the person who's introducing the new friend will have to do a lot of coaching, I think, or a lot of like teaching. But then at the same time, in Guild Wars 2 is so casual friendly, like a lot of people use the 80 boost just to get like the level 80, and they just do their own thing, but they don't have like a friend who teaches them everything and try to show them the ropes. So they end up joining other group content and not really knowing like combo fields and whatnot, and it kind of like ruins the game for like other people. And that's kind of like designed into it's not like, it's like kind of encouraged in some way by that item, by that level 80 boost. I was kind of inspired by that, but instead of like letting the player freely do stuff, you have to have like a friend like build, like craft it or something for you. And when you like activate it, maybe, I don't know if it's like a time limit or you can only use it however many times or whatever. There's like a use limit or something. And like they essentially become one of your heroes, like a human controlled heroes. Maybe that would be better, instead of making your friend making your friend build their own character and everything. They can just like inhabit one of your heroes. You can be like, I have an open slot for Vekk here. Do you want to choose to be Vekk or be Gwen or something? Maybe that would be a little bit better. Then you can actually get your friends over and you can like change up their skills and stuff if you want. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of like interesting ways you can get friends in like caught up to where you are. Because this game unfortunately it takes a bit of time to actually like get the kind of progress that I have, like even on this character, right? I think I started playing this again in what, April? But when was the anniversary for Guild Wars? It was in like late April or something like that, right? And yeah, I've been playing through this Necromancer and learning the Necromancer stuff. And even though I have like some knowledge of the game from before, I learned so much more just from people in chat, people in the comments, like teaching about like hex removal and stuff. Like I didn't really pay attention to all that stuff until recently, and I feel like right now I feel like I'm going through a lot of this content really smoothly, if that makes sense, because of like some of the new knowledge that I've gained and some of the skills and builds and whatnot. Whereas like in the past, I remember struggling like crazy just making the trek to Radisson. Now I'm just like casually talking and whatnot while I'm fighting. Whereas before I'm just like intense. Like every encounter I'm like, do I want to fight this encounter? Do I want to risk dying from this encounter, or should I just try and wait for them to patrol past? Or maybe I can get lucky enough to like just run past or something like that. And then eventually like they'll be attacking and I'll be like, oh no, I need to fight. And then somebody would die, and by the time I get to some spot, like I'll be in this map and I've already accumulated a lot of death penalty and stuff. It's like, is it even worth trying to get through this other map now that I'll be so much like hamstrung in terms of like stats and stuff because of death penalty? Or should I just like give up, go back to Vlox Falls, get rid of the death penalty and try again? There was a lot of like that kind of decision making. That's the challenge that I was facing back then. But now I'm just like walking through all these. Whoa, look at this place. It's all like messed up. It looks like they had a building here that collapsed. I wonder if there's a story behind this. Or is it just like map designer, game designer man? Like, wouldn't it be cool if there's a collapsed Aztec looking pyramid here? So yeah, this is like Asura architecture that I was talking about, I believe. Yeah, I believe this is Asura architecture. It's not like, oh, but then they do say the Asuras don't actually live here. They kind of recently came up to the surface. And by recently, I don't exactly know. Is that like the recent like 5 years, 10 years? Oh, people are dying. Oh no! There I go. Is there a boss there? I don't think there was a boss there. They're just strong. Ooh, a complete wipe. I guess I was just too busy. I wasn't actually paying attention. Bloodthirsty incubus. I think an incubus is a male succubus, right? Whoa, where are we now? Whoa. Oh, we're back at the start. Holy moly. Oh, maybe I need to get this resurrection shrine. That's quite a long walk. I think I might have to go to this resurrection shrine. Interesting, this map doesn't have a whole lot of resurrection shrines. Oh, there's a direction there. Should I try going in this direction up here? Wow, these guys, I think because of height advantage, they're able to still hit some of the guys where we are. Like the spirits back there. Oh, I got interrupted. I tried to ravenous gaze them, but they got me. I guess we can talk to this guy too now, right? We've killed quite a few mobs at this point.
Oh, great.
It's good to see you're not afraid of a little hard work. 79 creatures is a good start. Some of the crew think we should hire you permanently. We won't tell them you're doing so well because of this little spell, will we? So they're trying to take credit, kind of, sort of, for our success. It's because we're helping with our spells. Yeah. Nice. I got hit by rising bile. Interesting. Doesn't someone have to die to hit me with that? Someone on my team have to die? Interesting. I wonder what that was. Wait, am I going the right way? It's like all these mushrooms and stuff. Alright, we're going back into the simians. See, that's another just set of new mobs. These like monkey looking, or apes? They'd be monkeys or apes. These sapien looking guys. Simians? A simian is like an ape, right? Ooh, there's money here. I guess this is like a cave of some kind. Oh no, never mind. There's just some floaty rocks. Alright. Bloodthirsty incubus. Wow, they're killing us. Spirit light weapon. Men, body, and soul. Simian spirit collar is their healer. Patch of simian fur. This way. Is there another? Is that another red shrine? Yes, big machine crew. Uh-oh. Oh, is that why we got overwhelmed? We got these incubus kind of popped up when we were fighting the simians. Vampire bite. Vampire touch. No touch. I guess I didn't give them can't touch this, because I think there's going to be a lot of creatures here that have touch skills, if I remember correctly. I think one of our chatters told us.
I'm busy.
Ooh, level 3. Told us that can't touch this works really well in this area. Oh! Monkeys! Oh no, they're not monkeys, they're bats. They're vampires, they're incubus. Incubus wing. Oh wow. Water wand. How's my inventory? I should eat some of this candy cane and stuff, I think. Ah, but they're so useful when I do get like death penalty. Oh, actually, I do have death penalty. Yeah, I'll eat that. Get rid of some death penalty. I guess I can do this as well. Maybe that wasn't a good idea there to use that 4-leaf clover. I think those are really useful when going into like dungeons and stuff. Yes. Successfully retained. Starfish focus. I'm pretty sure this is like Asuran architecture, right? Or was this like ancient architecture that was left behind that the Asura just kind of like repurposed to their use? You know how in Genshin Impact there's Conrayans, and a lot of people live in Conrayan like infrastructure and buildings and stuff, even though Conrayans have like died off, kind of, sort of. Is that what's going on here, or are these actually like, it looks like some of this stuff is destroyed, right? So I was thinking like maybe it is like another race that built these, but then the Asuran kind of just took over. Like that race died off, and however many years later, Asurans was forced to come up to the surface, and they found these buildings, so they just used them. Alright. So yeah, if I'm not just running into randomness, I do okay. Raging charge. Crypt Wing Incubus. Albino rat. Red hand Simians. We caught them red-handed. You've been caught red-handed. So yeah, of course, that's just the color of my skin there, okay? Oh, I totally went the wrong way. I did not have to fight all these people. At least I'm getting like, I think triple or 4 times the points for killing everything right now. Oh no, that albino rat is dying. Wait, where could I have turned off? Oh dang, I'm totally off course. Retreat! We're literally retreating or fall backing. Retweet. So yeah, I think once I get Livia, I'll probably replace Pyre, your shot with Livia. I guess that's not what I've been doing, right? We got Jorah, then we got Pyre, so I replaced Jorah with Pyre, and now keeping the rest of the team the same. Sky Crew.
Why are you bothering?
So my crew and I were working away on a sky lower. That's a weird word to say, lower. To make your world look more like ours, you know? Awfully uncomfortable with the sky so up high. At any rate, monsters broke into our camp and ate the prototype. If you could go out and slaughter some of them, we might be able to get parts back and start over. Do we have an accord? I'll make the corpses and you cut them open and sift through the contents, deal? Okay, they want me to go this way. Simian spirit callers, so they're ritualists. Get them. Whoa, whoa, hello. It's a weird formation up in the sky. It's a waterfall here. Wow, so they carved into the it looks like he's puking, like bleh, perpetual puking. Whoa, these guys are surrounding something and cheering. Oh, they're level 24. We got snarling web. Uh-oh. Bits. The spiders killed this triceratops. Yeah, we'll be fighting dinosaurs now. We got dinosaurs and monkeys here. The dinosaurs did live with the Jesus at the same time as Jesus. We should have known. Oh, whoa, whoa. Should I cross that bridge when I got there? We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I think I should have crossed that bridge when I got there. I might be going the long way now. But I guess adventure awaits. Ooh, I leveled up. Ah, there's another bridge there. Oh, wow. Vial of dye, purple. Very cool. It's like a river going across this map. Ooh, do I have any? I do still, nice. Okay, he has a hex on him, so firing off necrosis there wasn't too bad. Because I should have checked first. I kind of just fired and forgot. Oh, wait. How many kills? I'm at 30 kills, so should I just go up to that shrine up there and just talk to him? Uh-oh, I'm running out of space. I only have 5 more space. Is there? Whoa, look at this place. Destroyers?
Oh, great.
33
Another
kills, and quite a few of the pieces we need. Keep it up, human. There's a little something to make the job go. Here's a little something to make the job go faster. Look at this place. It looks cool. Some destroyers just hanging out. Man, this guy has to like hang out with this. Like, we're so close to this. Poor guy, man. This guy's in danger. Okay, we will open this. No, lockpick was broken. Darn. I believe I have to cross this bridge. Nope, necrosis there was useless. Necrosis there was also useless. I guess I used to have more hexes and condition applying abilities, but I replaced them all with like PvE skills and stuff. My elite skill used to be a hex when it was Icy Veins. Wait, wasn't there another skill that was using Swell Victor? What's the other one, right? Well, this one looks really creepy. Title Staff. The other bridge would have been more interesting to cross because those have really cool... oh, so scary. Those are really cool waterfall next to it. Very scenic. Oh, you could be down there. That's cool. Sky crew member.
Here
38
comes
kills
trouble.
and quite a few of the pieces we need. Keep it up, human. Here's a little something to make the job go faster. Raptors. Gotta be careful of those raptors. Oh, we're locked off here. Wait, how do I actually go down then? I'm hoping this way there's a way down. Should we fight these raptors? They're all assassins, so they swarm you. And they can really do a lot of damage. Woo, that sounds fun! They just scream at you. Disrupting stab. So yeah, in Guild Wars 2, there's like a mob called Pocket Raptors. There are like tiny versions of these that also hunt in packs. And a lot of people at the beginning of Heart of Thorns, when that expansion came out, was not prepared to fight that that group of mobs, because they just like swarm you and like maul you. But they're all like really small. I think a raptor would be a really cool like ranger pet. I wonder if you can get a raptor as a pet in this game. Okay, there's a portal there to another area. Alcazia Tangle. We don't want to go there. Angorodons. These dinosaurs are really tanky, I believe, if I remember correctly. I think they're elementalists. No, maybe they're necromancers. They're necromancers. They have ravenous gaze. Wait, it says Angorodon's gaze. But then Androgon is... They're not... like, this looks like a person's face. But these are dinosaurs. Oh, there's a raptors as well here. I wonder what was hitting me that made me like instantly die. That took me so much. Was it a touch skill? I wasn't paying attention to the skills being used on me there. I guess we can fight this mob and find out. At least this mob up here, not these raptors. Ravenous gaze. Androgon's gaze. Okay, interesting. Oh, vampiric bite. Raza died. Ogden died. We're getting swarmed. Alien swarmed. I get interrupted? Deathly Swarm, Vampiric Bite. Is that really that strong? Why does it like completely shut me down? I only got hit by 2 things there and I died. That doesn't seem right for some reason. How's my inventory? Oof. Should I get rid of the death penalty just to use that up? Just to get it out of my inventory, just free up some space. Okay, we're going a different direction now. I guess I really went... Oh yeah, I tried to go this way. Oop. I'm getting mind freezed or what? Oh, water magic snares. But yeah, I guess I tried to go this way and it was just like a big cliff face this entire way down. That I couldn't just jump down. I had to walk around. And then it kind of led me all the way south. Maybe this way is a little bit better. Staggering force. Ooh, look at here. There's a crazy... whatever this is here. This must be Asuran technology and infrastructure. There must be. It can't be just like built by an ancient lost race of some kind. Sean.
I'm busy.
Ew, I mean, rar. Not very convincing, I knew it. I'm a great hunter, but when it comes to bugs, I just can't do it. I can hunt the great lizards, the monsters of the deep, even the fiercest mountain cat, but spiders, ew. Hey, maybe you can help. If you bring me 5 weaver legs, I can redeem my name. I'll trade you the fruits of my labor in return. I did not know that. Oh, Vekk is stuck there. I did not know that collectors have dialogue. Until now. Until Isle of the North. All this playing. I've played this game for so long. Okay, ooh. Oh, there's some spiders. Oh, look at this place. Okay, that floaty thing has to be Asuran. This is like Asuran Magitech, right? I think this game is the first I've ever experienced the term Magitech, which like it really blew my mind back in the days. I was like, whoa,
Oh, great.
it's like science fiction, but it's twisted in a way. Maybe twisted is a negative sounding word, but like changed in a way where it fits a fantasy setting. I thought that was like the coolest thing when I was a kid. Now we can have like sci-fi sounding stories in a fantasy setting. We have like these like, is that like anti-gravity technology, or is that just magic, or is magic just like science that is not understood or whatever? There's like so much like cool writing and fun like lore and stuff to like have to be had there. All right. I'm thinking I'm just gonna end things here, since we made it all the way to Radisum, and I think if I try to get to the next story, it'll like go way over, and I don't think I'm prepared to do that for today. Yeah, today was, I think I just named this like journeying to the west, or meeting the Asurans and stuff. So we did that, and I did know that there was a lot of trekking, a lot of journeying, so it is a good spot to end. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna head out. I actually have to really go to the washroom too, which is kind of why I have to go. But yeah, I kind of have to get some stuff done. And since today's Saturday, I normally play games with my friends later today, so I'm looking forward to that. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed. We'll do more Asura stuff in the next one. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Hope you guys are staying warm, staying safe. And yeah, I'm gonna go now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.